So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Suarez finds himself offside. Cannavaro. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Nedved. And it's Inzaghi. Now, can they get him away? And he's gone direct here. Mateus. Hops for safety. Nedved. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard. Mbappe chasing after it. This is Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And smartly reclaimed. He's in a good position. He's gone for goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And he's found... And the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Oh, he's been caught napping! And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram. Vieira. And it's Luis Suarez. And this is Cruyff. Lampard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. White, looking to play him in. And this is Batistuta. He rises! And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we come to you now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Nedved. Neymar. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance! No, not the best of headers. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's there to retrieve it. Lampard. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Lahm drives it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Bale. Lahm has it in a wide position.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one. And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Now it's Cruyff. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff's cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Griezmann. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, they've got it again. And this is... And one more try! They've scored! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And he plays one through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rice. 15 minutes till half-time. Shifted it to the flank. Neatly clipped into space. It's Luis Suarez! In he goes again. Sticks it away. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Griezmann. Played out wide, looking for the run. Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Half-time getting close now. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, can they get him away? And this is Cruyff. He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, terrible pass.
Has been indicated.
And here's Cruyff. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
So once again, we're underway.
Colorado Springs clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been clubbed away. Vieira. And here's Messi. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rice. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Messi. Rice. And there's green grass ahead of him. Berkobi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Ned. It's Nedved! They've done it! And they're back in front. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just eases him off the ball. Zanetti. Maldini. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he welcomes it in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Suarez. Real chance! That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish right from the top draw! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before...
Shot a goal! It's in! Right back in the game! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Puskas! So close to drawing level.
Puskas clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And Dijk is there to clear. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. 4 extra minutes added on. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And now,
Luis
to all
Suarez
members of the
picking
crowd,
up the Man
I'd
of the
like
Match
to ask
award,
you to join
and
me
no
in
surprise
wishing our
there.
birthday boy a very special birthday.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Now it's Messi. Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that has been cleared. Haaland. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. That has been cut short. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Haaland. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's a throw. Irwin. Now it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Look at this. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Xabi Alonso. Good take, and is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Messi. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Nedved. Takes a shot! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 20, David Villa.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Haaland. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! He has done it! Portugal are level.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Donatoni.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! No mistake! And they're back in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something! About as smooth as it gets! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Villa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Villa, engages and forces him off the ball. No way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Irwin. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Villa. Stojkovic. Now it's Stojkovic. Portugal could have here their final chance. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Cafu opts to play it back. Danger averted for now. That's that, the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Oh, that was vital. Nesta makes the interception. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Ribery. And this is Cruyff. That's good running with the ball. Rijkaard. Thuram. Mateus. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Conte. Oh, they can break here. Ribery. Cruyff. And this is Nedved. Shot, surely! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Luis Suarez knocks it into space. Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Colorado Springs can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Fernando Torres, played out towards the right wing. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He can run onto that. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful count.
Takes the shot! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Oh no, this does not look good. Great chance! It's there! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Brilliantly cut out. Messi. And it's Conte. Quality ball. Always onto this. And this is Nedved. He is just caressing the ball. Shoots!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Luis Suarez. Messi. Now it's Bale. That has not gone well. And here's Owen. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! They've done it! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the right. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Colorado Springs definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here, This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Looking for the run. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Nice-looking ball. Tries to get it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Forlan. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that's been intercepted.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff.
That's going in strongly.
And it's De Bruyne.
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Baresi. Forlan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Griezmann.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now, that looks a decent ball. And this is Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Kukçu is there, and he can get that clear. Berbatov, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Johan Cruyff.
So off we go once more.
Mbappe.
Colorado Springs are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Number 5.
That's good vision. He's in space and looking for options.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! Forlan finds himself offside. Azar. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chips it through. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And here's Suarez. Kukçu. Can he spark a counter here? Messi looking to get on the end of this. Good read, needed to be. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not. And the shot! It's there! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Forlan. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. Played into the box.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
So, what can they make of this? That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chance! Cleared away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. That's tidy. And Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Maldini.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Vieira. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. It's Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Luis Suarez!
Boca Juniors are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ribery. And it's Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. Ribery. Now it's Cruyff. And that's a dangerous ball. And we have our very first corner. Big chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
After 13 minutes is number 4, Vieira.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Swing. Oh, what a climb! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And yes, it's him again.
Luis Suarez.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Batistuta! Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 24 minutes is number 11, Gabriel Batistuta.
So is this the start of a comeback? Donatoni. Now it's Bale. Ribery is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Busquets. And Donatoni. And here's Bale. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Griezmann. Oh, that's well spotted. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Howson getting this one clear. That's a sharp pass. Donatoni. Now it's Batistuta. Bergomi. Griezmann. And this is Luis Suarez. Belletti.
Will be 3 minutes added time.
That's Busquets. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's got the beating. There's the shot! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Number 13, Gareth Bale.
This is threatening to become a really good... There's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Oh, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Is now on sale in the stadium hall.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Number 5,
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 23, Griezmann. Coming on the field,
Busquets.
Number 17, Bale.
Busquets really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, that's nice. Collar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Owen, and he's running through. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Boca Juniors are all square. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Donatoni. And this is Owen. That is ended up in no man's land. Lam. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now the cross. Cleared away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Neymar. 75 minutes played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Busquets. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Colorado Springs can always take...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. India have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously...
Drive! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now it's Messi. He could be in here. And here's Suarez. Suarez gets flagged offside. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And this is Son Heung-min. Chance! It's there! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 20 minutes is number 22, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
Luis Suarez! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Griezmann. Nice control. It's Griezmann! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for the run. Griezmann. No, he refuses to take the bait. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Luis Suarez. It's a threat. Cruyff! Cruyff! That is beyond words! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
43 minutes is number
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Cruyff. He's got away. He slid. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
substitution on the field. Number 18, Rafinha.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field is number 7, Cristiano.
He's had it nicked away.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi. And it's Messi. And he's picked it up out wide. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Griezmann. Lahm calmly anticipates. Now it's Bale. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He is through here. That's a cute ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good-looking ball. Griezmann cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Griezmann. And here's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played into space out wide. Can he finish? That's another chance. It's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 67 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now faced, and Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, they can break here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Foot in. Nedved. Messi. Great vision. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Xavi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread out to the left.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. No, that's been intercepted. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's through here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Nedved. Now then, the ball's come loose.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
You now that the latest travel
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And he cuts out the supply. Xabi Alonso threads one in, and that's a good shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. Xabi Alonso. Great defending, strong and determined. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
19 minutes is number 5, Luis Suarez.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, that has not gone well. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Dink through. Well timed, excellent interception. Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. Tries to pass it through. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Colorado Springs are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Takes the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Serginho going face to face with his great rival.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Good ball over the top. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Batistuta. That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Bale goes short. Chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Cruyff. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And a chance! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Can he get it through? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Manchester United finding their passes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
He's through and all alone! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 5. Suarez. Number 10. Messi.
Up he goes! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. And Ribéry! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
So can they do it again? Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Inzaghi. Now, oh, he's been caught napping. It's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a sharp pass. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Luis Suarez!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And Messi! Oh, off the bar! Olise could try cutting inside here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Luis. He's had a shot! Luis Suarez! He just has something! He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. Now this could be a chance. Some good work on the right flank here. Lahm delivers. Baresi getting this one clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's going to go a long way. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. It's a good-looking... It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? Lahm has it out wide and in space.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Olise. Nedved. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Skims one in. Thuram. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Luis Suarez. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And that is out of play. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Haaland. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Haaland. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, super ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Adams. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for a runner. And a chance! There it is! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Haaland simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Has another go! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Serginho. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Xavi Alonso. He is through here. Pings in across. Cleared away. Gets his head on it! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez.
There's the start of the second half.
Colorado Springs can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 17, Bale. Number 9,
Ribery is flagged offside. Xavi Alonso. And it's Ribery. Nedved. Nedved. It's Nedved! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, They were awfully hard to stop.
Collar at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Ribery. Adams makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That'll be a throw. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, what has happened here? That's really well cleared. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mateus. Shot could be on. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Now it's Bale.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Adams with the slide tackle there. Serginho. Driving forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Added time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Knocks it into space. Oh, good ball. Now can Ribery! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on.